Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more HeistGeist. So I did go in and change the deck a little bit. Well, I didn't change it so much as add to it, really. What I've done is basically add the rest of the stealth cards. I think there were two others to add, and I think I added... maybe there was one other to add, but I also added back in the two slow blades, because these are the ones that ignore shield. And it feels like we're starting to see particularly robotic enemies with reasonably low health, but a lot of shield that keep adding to it. So having a couple of these in the pack feels like that could be useful. So I added in, I can't even remember which one it was now. I think it was Become Invisible, so gain stealth, combo with B, also draw a card. I just thought, that is quite useful if we're just avoiding damage. The one I didn't add though was Ninja Slash. So if you have stealth, return this card to your hand, deal 3. I mean, maybe if you had a lot of stealth cards that could work, but it doesn't combo with anything. If you have stealth, it attacks and removes that stealth, so you'd then want to reapply stealth, and I've only got a couple of cards that do it. So I didn't quite see the usefulness of this, but we'll give this a go. Like I said, I haven't really taken anything out so much as just added in a bit of stealth and those shield negating damage cards. With Zoya it was even more straightforward because she added 3 to her capacity, but I only had 2 cards to add. So I added both of them and basically had to go back and buy another card to add to the deck, otherwise it wouldn't let me save the changes because it was below the minimum. But yeah, we're going to go. Let's have a chat with... We could chat with Kepler, but I think, well, why don't we go and have a chat? Is that where we are now? Oh, okay, we've moved. Well, I guess we are on a ship, so that kind of makes sense. I was thinking, why don't we go to the cafe and we could have a little chat with... Nobody is here to chat with this time. Okay, good to know. Right, why don't we go and have a chat with Kepler then?
Hey, Cap.
Good evening to you, Alexandra. I suspect you're here to debrief, evaluate our past mission, and offer your feedback on its various aspects.
Yeah, something like that. Good job getting us into that vault, even though it was a complete waste of time.
I appreciate your evaluation. However, Ms. Zoya played a pivotal role in overcoming the vault's locking mechanisms, particularly in light of my physical limitations. Regarding the mission, its classification as a complete waste of time is inaccurate. It provided both entertainment and positive stimulation, and resulted in the elimination of 50% of the suspected prototype locations, and contributed to the reinforcement of team dynamics and cohesion.
Right. Maybe the real score was the friendship we found along the way.
I trust that with time, I will improve my ability to discern between genuine positivity and sarcasm.
That was definitely sarcasm.
So now that we've used the codebreaker, what's your next move? Aren't you going to vanish into cyberspace or whatever it is you sentient AIs do?
Firstly, that is a rather offensive stereotype. Secondly, until I achieve the transcendence to become an omnipotent digital super entity, I am temporarily committed to supporting your future endeavors as an integral part of our mutually beneficial partnership.
Yeah, sure. I might just need to have a little chat with Zoya and see if she can fine-tune your sense of humor.
She can certainly make the attempt.
By the way, do you know where Zoya is?
I believe she went to the establishment
I was
referred
just
to
there.
as Cafe Bar Riviera. Apparently, the barkeep's family member required assistance with their electronic device.
Oh, I see. Thank you. Okay, Cap. Talk later.
If I may, Alexandra, I believe gaining a more extensive understanding of the so-called prototype and its contextual background would significantly enhance my contribution towards our primary objective.
Yeah, I guess that couldn't hurt.
I mean, we
What do
don't
you
know
want to
anything
know?
about it.
Let me start by summarizing what I have gathered so far. Your initial assignment involved the extraction of a classified proprietary technology referred to as the prototype from the headquarters of Alika Bioengineering situated in Venice. The mission, for reasons that remain unclear, concluded in failure, leading to your return to Istro City. The client expressed dissatisfaction and issued an ultimatum for the situation's rectification. You currently operate under the assumption that the prototype has reached the city as well as a part of an unspecified shipment and are actively searching for one of the 5 containers that may house it. Is there any additional information you would like to provide?
I think that covers it.
2 others were with me on the mission. They didn't make it.
Have you been able to fully verify their status? Is there a possibility that either and or both of them may still be alive?
What do you think? The explosion wiped out 3 floors of that building. We did have contingency plans in case things went south, but there was no contact. I tried for days, scoured every inch of that damn city, called in every favor. If they were still alive, they'd have gotten in touch. They're gone, okay?
I apologize. It was never my intention to cause you distress. I am merely trying to explore all possibilities.
Yeah, but they're dead. You have no idea how I wish it weren't true. I'm in the dark about who the client is. I'm not even sure if I'm dealing with the actual client or just a middleman.
Is that a common practice in your line of work?
For high-risk, high-reward jobs, it's not unheard of. Clients like to keep a low profile to avoid attracting any unnecessary heat.
Would knowing the client's identity help us in any way?
Yeah, maybe. Knowing who we're dealing with could be just what we need to turn the tables. Might help us figure out a way out of this deal.
Understood.
The prototype itself is somewhat of a mystery. The client shared the basic specs, but details were pretty sparse. I don't think anyone except for the Elika engineers really has the whole picture.
Is it possible that the client also does not have complete information regarding the nature of the target?
Are you suggesting slipping them something that looks high-tech enough to make them think it's the real deal?
Yes.
They might buy it for a short while, but sooner or later they'd catch on to the ruse, which wouldn't do much to improve my situation.
Understood.
That's about it.
Understood. Thank you. I will do my best to use this information to assist you in this particular predicament.
Thanks, Cap.
All right. Well, we could speak to Chaba, but let's go back to the cafe and see if Zoya's there. She is. Okay. In fact, we can talk to them both. So let's start with Zoya.
Oh, Alex. Hi there.
Hey, I've been looking for you. Didn't expect to find you here.
I like this place. There's all this hustle and bustle going on, but it still feels cozy and safe somehow. Oh, and apparently you owed Mr. Yadran a favor?
Yeah, he let me crash here for a few days. But I guess there's no such thing as a free lunch.
Well, consider the debt paid. Ended up doing tech support for his auntie, I think.
Oh, thanks. And how'd it go?
Oh, well, let's just say that now you owe me.
Wanted to talk to you about our last mission.
Okay, sure. So what's the verdict? How did I do?
She did quite well.
A lot of things could have gone wrong on this op, and quite a few of them did. But I think you handled yourself quite well. So I just wanted to say nice work back there. Wouldn't have gotten into that vault if not for you and Kep.
Aw, thanks, Alex. Means a lot.
With any luck, next time we might actually walk out with what we came for.
We still got that painting, though.
Yeah, we still got that painting. I'll need your help with the prep for the Mechanica gig. Think you're up for it?
Sure. As a matter of fact, I've already gotten started.
Oh.
Kepler pulled the latest version of the schematics for us. We're still working out some of the details of how to approach this. I tried running through some details with Karel, but honestly, he seemed a little distracted and really not too thrilled about the whole thing.
Well, none of us are, but it's not like we have much of a choice. We need to find those containers. And the longer we sit around strategizing, the greater the risk they get out of our reach entirely.
Don't worry, Alex. We'll find them. It'll be all right.
Okay then. Think I'll get back to it. See you on the ship.
Hey, Alex, would you mind sitting with me for a bit? I know we're on a tight schedule and all, but just for a little while.
Sure, why not? Something you want to talk about?
I just wanted to say how thankful I am for letting me stay with you. Really, it means a lot.
Absolutely, Zoya. You're part of the crew now, and we're lucky to have you.
Thanks. It's really cool to finally get a chance to be useful.
Listen, Zoya, I've been meaning to ask you, why do you want to do this exactly? Being a grid runner, I mean. I've known a few of them in my time, and usually it's the same story. In 5 years, you end up either a millionaire or brain dead.
Yeah, so I've heard. Also, the second option seems to be much more likely. You heard about my grandma, right? What she's like?
Well, I've heard she runs a tight ship. No one wants to get on her bad side.
Yeah, that does sound like her. But whatever you heard, the point is, she's not exactly known for being the nicest person in town.
So you're telling me the infamous Babka Cherniak isn't really just a loving grandmother?
Not really, no. She's not even my actual grandma. But she's the closest thing to family I ever had. She looks out for the orphans in the slums. She even adopted some of us. It's thanks to her I had a roof over my head and food on my plate. And when I asked for my first console, she was very supportive. When I needed a tech upgrade, she happily obliged. It took me some time till I realized those weren't exactly Christmas presents.
So, you're in Babka's pocket now?
She's running a business, not a charity. Once you're old and capable enough, you gotta start pulling your weight. Long story short, if I ever want to go my own way, I've gotta clear my bill first.
Oh. How much are we talking?
Doesn't matter. I couldn't scrape that much together in 7 lifetimes. I tinkered with payphone hacks, tried siphoning funds from small corpo accounts, but nothing really panned out. If anything, it caused even more trouble. I even worked a day job for a while. But apparently I don't have enough respect for authority.
That's hard to imagine.
Anyways, everyone was avoiding me like the plague because of my last name. So, good thing you were desperate enough to work with someone like me.
Glad at least something good came out of it. We're lucky to have you.
Nah, don't get all mushy on me, Alex. But thanks, really. So, back to work, huh?
Yep, back to work.
Alright, we'll talk to Yadran as well.
So, Zoya's been assisting your auntie with her broken console, huh?
Yeah, it's sort of a funny story. Or maybe not. Perhaps it's best not to mention it.
Now you've got to tell me that story.
Tetka was eyeing those carbon nanotube reinforced titanium frying pans on the net.
Isn't that a pretty well-known scam?
Absolutely. They attempted to hack her and swipe her personal data.
Oh.
She was using a fake ID and a stolen pay card, so it really didn't matter. Though she did end up downloading some sort of virus.
And that virus ended up damaging her device?
Not exactly.
Oh, here we go.
It just locked her on a site with, steamy, romantic videos.
Oh, I think I get it now.
Yeah, she's been glued to that thing all day, ignoring her work completely. And she burns my cream sauce.
Okay. Right, well, let's go back. I think the only thing we can do is probably rest up on the Caroline, huh? Well, probably talk to Chaba first.
Captain, what's the word on deck?
Alexandra. Yeah, I spent some time tinkering around the ship with our new artificial friend. Helped me upgrade our monitoring gear and install some tech to compensate for the interference.
Glad to hear you guys are getting along.
Right. But there's something else I wanted to discuss with you. Remember that cargo I lost in the river a couple of weeks ago?
The one you were shipping for Drago's guys?
Yeah, that's the one. Well, believe it or not, we picked up its tracker signal. It's coming from somewhere in the Mechanica compound.
Any idea how the cargo made its way to Mechanica?
I dropped it very close. There's a chance that the current swept it towards their private harbor, or that one of their ships stumbled on it by chance.
How's that even possible? Could it be a trap? Maybe they think there's more stuff where that came from.
Could be, but it's more likely we were just able to bypass the jammers with our new gear.
And do you think it's worth the effort to get it back from there?
Well, since we're heading there anyway, there might be something useful in those crates. You know, we could use anything that might give us an edge.
It's not exactly our top priority right now, but I'll keep it in mind. Thanks for the info, Captain.
Yeah, so we're going to rest up the night. That seems fair enough. Halfway through. 15 days left.
Good evening, Miss Novakova. We would like to remind you that half of your allocated time has passed.
Ain't it funny how time flies when you're having fun?
We see that your mood has improved since our last conversation. We are hoping that means you have some good news to share.
If there were any news worth sharing, you'd know about them by now. But I'm following some promising leads.
We hope that you would have more than just leads by this point. Do we need to remind you of what is at stake?
Look, while I'm used to working under pressure, this is not very helpful. So if you don't mind, I'd like to get back to work.
Absolutely. But we would recommend you not test our patience. We will be in touch. Tick-tock.
Tick-tock, you bastard. So I just got off the call with the client. They're getting a little antsy.
Yeah, I just had a call with my kids. Probably a little more pleasant than yours. What did the client say?
How'd it go with the kids? How are they?
Well, they miss me, the little critters. Miss them too. Can't remember the last time I was away from home for this long. The original plan was just to stick around for the Cerro gig, remember? Quick ride from Brno to Istro City, snag the chips, cash out. 2 days and done, yet here I am 2 weeks later. And the missus isn't exactly happy about that either. I'm telling you, we gotta wrap this thing up already.
Trying our best here. I really appreciate that you're with me on this, Karel. I know it sucks.
Yeah. Anyway, what did the client want?
They're growing impatient. Called to remind me about the deadline.
Oh, I hate these types. If we had any news, we'd let them know.
Told them as much.
How many days do we have left? 15?
Give or take.
We better get back to the business at hand then. Got our glowing robo-chum to fetch us the latest layouts of the Mechanica compound. Frankly, Sasha, I've got a bad feeling about this. Think we might be really pushing our luck this time.
More than usual? What is it about this one that's got you on edge?
For starters, Mechanica Industrial Zone is the size of a small city. And it's a maze of factories, pipes, tanks, tunnels, and service breaches. Take one wrong turn, and you might never find your way back. This gig could use a lot more prep work. I get we're in a hurry, but if you just give me a few days, I could cook up something really good. You know, get a couple of drones up in the sky, score us some slick service tech uniforms, some forged IDs. Oh, and a getaway car, naturally.
I hear you. I don't like this any more than you do. But after days wasted chasing a dead end, time's not really on our side. If they've got their hands on the prototype, they've had a 2-week head start. We'll have to make do with what we have. So what do we have? What can you tell me about the security in the compound?
Yeah, well, funny thing that Mechanica's take on security is a bit different than what we're used to with other cops. Industrial operations are heavily automated, running 24/7 to maintain constant production. Any disruptions in the workflow, robots are there to handle it on the spot.
Handle it how?
With blowtorches, mostly. A time-honored tradition for the company, I heard.
Do we know the location of the storage area or anywhere else they might be keeping the containers?
We have a general idea, but we'll need our magical tech duo to plug into the grid and get us the exact location.
Alrighty.
Okay then. I'll review the intel we have and go prepare. Let's meet for the briefing in a few hours.
See you later, Sasha.
Right, back to the... Oh, should we have a quick chat with
Hey
Louisa?
there, girl.
Let's just pet Louisa.
Who's
We've done a lot
good
of talking.
girl?
Here we go. Alright, let's head out. So, we are going over there. Road to hell. The plan. If the prototype's not here, we're screwed. Our plan is to infiltrate the Mechanica industrial complex. While Zoya and Kepler track down the prototype, Alex and Chaba grab the captain's not-so-lost cargo. Once that's done, Alex will snatch the prototype and will vanish before all hell breaks loose.
Okay, Zoya. What do you have for us?
So, Mechanica Industrial Complex is pretty much a standalone city district, organized into concentric, interconnected areas, with an administrative section right in the middle. Kinda like a big Matryoshka doll.
More like Dante's Inferno.
We've managed to get their current IFF protocols, so we dock right at the port and make our infiltration move from there, boarding autonomous supply trucks.
Team A will go straight for Chaba's lost cargo. Once we have it, Captain will transport it to the ship, and I will proceed to the primary target.
And in the meantime, Team B, that's me and Kepler.
Also known as the Elite Hacking Squad.
Okay, so Team B will hit the transportation management system in logistics to pinpoint the location of the Venice cargo, hopefully with the prototype inside.
Did she just say hopefully?
We find our containers, grab the prototype, and make a quick exit before anyone notices us.
That's the plan.
Couldn't help but notice it's a bit sparse in some places.
We blew a lot of time looking in the wrong place. We'll fill in the gaps as we move. Good work, Zoya. Chaba, head for the port. We're leaving in 10.
Here we go. Oh, wow. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, I don't think we're getting through this in a single episode. Maybe not even two. We'll see how it goes. Then we're back to two teams. Looks like Zoya is the first to kick us off with some hacking, probably. The heist was mostly Zoya's show. She and Kep had spent the whole night piecing the plan together. And while she appreciated the trust placed in her, she hoped it wasn't just because they were the only ones who could read Cyrillic. Finding any relevant intel on the compound was no easy feat, but one thing was clear. Mechanica prioritized function over form, with no regard for comfort. Getting a ride into the complex on foot was nearly impossible. If the automated defenses didn't shoot them on sight, they'd still have to navigate a maze of pipes and footbridges, searching for kilometers. Meanwhile, giant autonomous trucks constantly hauled goods in and out. Hitching a ride. Thanks to the cracked IFF protocols, hacking into the truck navigation system was a piece of cake. They needed two trucks, one to get Alex and Chaba to the lost cargo, and the other to take her and Kepler to the depot at the Transportation Management Center. Let's hack the truck. Alright, what we got? We've got 3 turns, we've got 1 endpoint, and then a bunch of walls and bridges. Okay. That seems fine. Let's do the 2. And then we'll take down... Oh, okay, hang on. It says 8 that way, but there's only 7 this way, so that's probably a better one to target. Take off half that, get a couple of cards. Striga. Yeah, why not? We'll do that, and we'll take down that, and then we're just left with that. So 4 effectively. Don't think there's any reason to put this off, it's just the one goal. Alright, now it's Alex. Road to hell. Chaba didn't think twice before hopping into the truck, mumbling about recovering his lost cargo. Then something about honor. Alex, however, eyed the armoured vehicle with suspicion. Being locked inside felt a lot like riding a horizontal elevator, and those always seemed like trouble. Hop in and signal Zoya. It was pitch black inside the truck, so Alex pulled out her knife. Its faint glow helped her stay focused. A few minutes later, the truck came to a halt, probably for a scan at the entry gate. She instinctively tightened her grip on the blade, expecting the doors to swing open and guards to storm in. But after a few tense moments, the truck started moving again. Zoya's plan seems to have worked. When they were stopped again, the door swung open. Chaba checked the tracker and confirmed they were almost at their destination. They both stepped out with caution, surveying the area. Everything seemed safe for the moment. Alex could only hope Zoya was having the same luck. Push on. Okay, so we got a fight, and then a choice. Okay, automated defense systems. It's like a flamethrower turret. So we're starting with burn now. The next card you play is removed from the rest of the combat. Instead of going into garbage, then burn is removed. Okay. Well, with that in mind, I feel like I might as well just play like the 0 cost card, right? It's fine. Oh, I have to discard a card as well. I'll get rid of the Nova Slash because we'll hopefully see that later when the garbage has more stuff in it. Let's see, so I've got Mega Finisher. So we'll go with that. I imagine it's going to be applying burn. Yeah, so we're going to see quite a lot of that burn status effect, I think. Stealth's not really going to help. We already have a shield. What sort of damage does this thing do? 4. I mean, we might as well play both of these. Don't need the heal yet. And I think that's probably it. Okay, I don't have anything to remove burn, so we'll just have to play a card that then gets lost for combat. I'm tempted to do another 0 cost card. Stealth's not useful, so we'll do this. Slow blade, maybe. I got, so I could do the scavenger. It won't heal me obviously, but it will still do 3 damage. Focus. Slow blade. I mean, I guess it's 2 damage, isn't it? So we'll still do that. Lose 2 HP, gain full shield, and then something about defense. Oh, it's haste, okay. Right. Start off with one of these. Stealth. It is going to do some damage. Well, actually, I've got 10 shields, so it wasn't strictly necessary, but... Remember, the first one we play is going to disappear for combat. I feel like I'm not really going to be taking health damage, so maybe I could... Still going to cost me, but let's just play that. Get this going. Might be enough to kill it, potentially. Get the combo going. How are we doing? Become invisible. Yeah, okay, so it's the 8 damage. That's it for now. The burn seems manageable. I mean, at this stage anyway, it's not great, but at least it doesn't do damage. So we're going to lose a card, I think. freebie. Got 2, sure. Yeah, we'll do the shuriken. It's not going to kill it, but we'll do the shuriken. It's a shame we can't do anything about that, but that's fine. Nothing I particularly want to end on. I think I'll just use the shuriken again. It'd be nice if we could level this up at some point. There we go. Risky gamble. Lose 1 HP and draw a card. Combo. Lose 2 HP and draw 2 cards. Anything that damages HP I'm not that keen on. Think about this one. It doesn't say that you don't have to discard a card. This one it clearly says instead only gain energy. This one says also draw a card. So you discard one and draw one, maybe? I don't know. But this one, you don't lose a card ever. If you combo and C, you also heal 2 HP, so yeah, that seems pretty good actually. We'll take that one. Any other ways we can get heal into the deck seems good to me. So we have a fight in the walkway or a restricted area with no intel. I don't... we'll just go this way, see what happens, I think. Hard at work. The way forward was blocked by 2 welder bots fixing some damaged railing on the service platform around the structure. They were both facing away and fixated on their task. Should we just try and sneak around, not raise any awareness of us? Oh, we got a card, become invisible. Well, I've already got one of those, that's fine. Moving slowly and quietly, Alex snuck by the bots, who were so engaged in their work that they didn't even turn her away. They either didn't see her at all or didn't consider her a threat. Either way, she managed to leave them behind without any trouble. Okay, good. So, move on to this one. Ah! What am I doing? Just trying to select Alex. Thank you. Lost and found. The warehouse was packed with crates and containers, yet for some reason none carried the Mechanica logo. Chaba was fairly certain that most of the cargo was either scavenged, seized, or outright stolen, and wouldn't show up in any official records. He spotted several tempting items, but knew better than to steal already stolen goods. A sure way to get into trouble. See if we can see our cargo. Moving the locator in a wide arc, he picked up the tracker signal of their target about 15 meters ahead, slightly to the left.
All right now, according to the tracker, this should be the cargo, Yes, I think I recall this package.
Okay, old-timer. Are we gonna open it and see if it was worth all the trouble?
I don't know. We need to break the seal for that. Won't be able to return it then.
Oh, I didn't know we were even considering that option. Since the last time we met your former clients, we kinda stole a ship from them.
Well, it was my ship, but point taken. Okay, let's pop this thing open.
So, what is it?
Oh!
Are we happy?
Seems we hit the jackpot. Molecular disruptors, if I'm not mistaken. These could reel in a tidy sum on the black market.
Molecular disruptors. Never heard of them. Is that some kind of weapon tech?
It surely is.
So, what kind of weapon? How does it work exactly?
Look, Alexandra, I'm no scientist. It just makes holes in stuff.
If I may, molecular disruptors are an experimental technology with potential applications across a wide range of tactical combat scenarios and/or demolitions. It is a device capable of generating subatomic level resonances, able to break apart molecular bonds in various types of materials.
Okay.
It makes holes. Slap it on the surface, press the button, and the emitter will break down everything in its way until the battery runs dry.
I assume it's worth it to take it with us?
I would say so.
Okay, pack it up and take it to the ship. We can figure out what to do with it later.
Roger that. I'll take care of the merchandise. I'll see you once, Caroline. And Alex, I hope you get what you're looking for. And watch your back, okay?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Alright, taken care of. So what we got? We've got a healing spot. I don't need to do that, but also it would evade this combat. Which I'm thinking of just to keep our danger level low. Like, I think we've got a long way to go here. So let's do this. We'll grab something to sell. Okay, this is a bit different. Let's read this. A bit of deja vu. With the sound of drones closing in, Alex slipped into a half-open shipping container. It was quite hot inside, but she hoped the heat would help mask her from the drone's sensors. As the whir of their engines receded, Alex finally exhaled before scanning the container's contents. Spotting a stack of mechanical-licensed pharmaceuticals made her feel as though she'd been in this situation before. Oh, let's place a tracker. Yeah, so we'll probably recover it later. Don't need it at the moment. Push on. It's fine. Okay, so now we need Zoya to come and help us get through the next bit. Zoya waited for Team A's truck to clear the gate check. Once she was sure everything was running smoothly, she jumped into the second truck and started the navigation script. The ride took about 10 minutes, and with nothing else to do, she passed the time playing a game on her handheld, while mentally reviewing the plan. The Transportation Management Center was a massive hub with trucks like this one, constantly coming and going. Luckily, no one seemed to be around, so Zoya's only concern was getting to the upper floor without getting squashed by the truck's giant wheels. Get to the upper floor. Despite the trucks being autonomous, a fair number of people were managing the logistics. On this floor alone, Zoya counted around 20 operators behind the consoles. She sneaked into the server room and hid behind a wall of racks, sitting cross-legged to stay out of sight from the door. "Good, now to find out where that Venice package ended up," she murmured to herself as she connected to the grid, hacking to database. Alright, move on. Alrighty, 3 turns. We have... Ooh, what's this? Tracer. Capturing this node gives you an extra turn. Okay, that's cool. We have... That's probably our goal, right? So this is like an extra one. Invisible node. I did have something about... Don't know if I bought the card that said stuff about invisible node. I don't think I had enough money. Alright, what have we got? 2 and draw. That sounds good. Damaged node for 1, draw a program. Just wondering if we try and go for this one. Do 5 to it, but also draw a card. Okay, well let's start with chipping away at this. Maybe we'll get another card draw. Node for 1 at the start of every turn. Okay, so we'll have to leave our turn, but that's probably okay. We can get another turn back here. So that's going to take another go. Use the bears, because that'll take both those down by 1 as well. I could do that for 3. Let's put this on there as well. So that... Yeah, okay. I probably want to put another one on that if I can. Yeah. Do that. That'll give us an extra turn when it procs. Alright, what we got? So we got 2, we got 3. Yes, we do 2 on this. I mean 3 on that, so 2 on that one. Just that. So that should give us an extra turn. It does. Okay, we only need 1 on there, so that's not too difficult. Couple of those. That bridge is gone now. Oh, we can get that. Okay, well, let's get the card draw first. Damage for 2. Yeah, we'll take that. What do we get? Kresnik card. Doesn't say what that is. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I think we just capture that now, don't we? Container's location, we got it. Okay, let's leave. That's good. We still need to open the way for Alex, though, so let's do another one. Alright, we've got one of these wolves. Remind me what this does. Every time a card is put into your garbage, it loses a strength. So, yeah, okay, well, by the time we get there, that should be fine. Got another invisible node, but it looks like they reveal themselves when you capture the previous ones. So that should be okay. Only 3 turns. We will need to capture that, so let's work up to it. What have we got? 2 and a card drop. Sounds good. I mean, I think it makes sense to go for the lower bridge, right? I guess the idea is if you put more cards into this, then the strength on this will drop down, but we'll see. Yeah, we do. Right. Well, we'll pop that on, and then we'll draw a couple of cards and see if we can do some damage to it. Got 3, and then chip. Yeah, that'll break through it. Right. Well, that's that for that turn. Directly connected to it, so put that on there for now. Do that. Do that. And then we'll... So 1, that's fine. And a 2, that's going to... no, strength of the name, it doesn't really say, but it might take the heat level down. Yeah, I think we're only on 2, but that's basically reset it, hasn't it? So it's fine. Alright, so we just need a 2 to get in there. Not a problem. I quite like the hacking stuff. It's not that challenging, or at least not that it has been so far, but I just kind of like it as breaking up the flow of the game a little bit. It's more of a puzzle than a combat. I quite like that. Sure, let's move Alex up a couple of steps before we take on the next thing with Zoya. We got to fight. Whoa, okay. What's that thing? 40 health, 30 shield. It's gonna burn. It's gonna gain shield. So burn is the main thing. Self-destruct. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Where should we start? Start with that. Hey, where are we at? We can do, yeah, we can do the big finish. Can't really do anything else. I mean, I could heal, but obviously we don't need to do that. I guess we end the turn. So what am I going to lose? You do get to play it, so it's probably don't want to lose my heal. Oh, I'm going to lose the chameleon wear. A bit annoying, but what can you do? Could play the Nova Slash now. Through that shield. I might lose the slow blade because his shield's going down anyway. do that into the flow card. Because this means we'll get a heal as well as energy. Yeah, so I think we'll do this in the patch up. Full health. He's gonna shield up. I think he might repair. I didn't see if he had a repair card. I expect it's a shield though. Okay, we don't have burn this time, so that's nice. We'll start the combo. Start with the 0 cost. Did that not give me a combo to go into? I want to. Oh, I'm C. Okay. Let's start the combo again. He's going to heal again, I think, or shield. So I think we don't need the stealth, so I suggest we just throw a couple of shurikens at him. Need to watch out for that self-destruct, I think, because... he's going to attack next time. What is his attack? It's the self-destruct. So, can we do 23 damage to him? I mean, the thing is, I might be able to dodge it. Because I do have a decent amount of stealth. I love the music. I think it's really good. Unending or draw card draw. I'll draw, I think. I mean, I obviously don't need the heal though. I guess I do the combo for the card draw, even though the stealth's gonna lose. So we've got bees. Do that one maybe. That's card draw though. Flow. So yeah, so I think we do this. Stealth is by the by, obviously. Because we're going to do this, get more energy in. Chuck up another shield. I might leave it there. If he's going to... I expect the self-destruct is delayed, but if it's instant, then at least I've got the stealth. So I think I'll leave that there. Yeah, it missed. And it was instant, so I'm glad I did leave it there. Omnislash. I do like it. We've already got it. I wonder if because I already modified that card, I wonder if it comes into our deck modified. Hopefully so. We can modify the shurikens as well. Alright, so deal 2 damage X plus 1 times, or deal 3 damage X times. Combo with B, also gain energy, return to hand. They're both good. I like any card that gives me more energy though, so I'm going to go for that one. Yeah. I'm going to look at my deck builder because I want to see if that card came in already upgraded. I forget, Omnislash, wasn't it? I think it's become Nova Slash, hasn't it? So yeah, so I did get another one of those. Question is, do I want a second one in my deck? Maybe. question is, what would I take out? Maybe I take out the leave no trace. I mean, I might wait until I've got more cards that kind of synergize with the stealth stuff, which I don't feel like this does particularly yet. Let's check in with Zoya.
Alex, I located our containers. Apparently, they were moved from logistics to temp storage in the industrial zone about a week ago.
Good work, Zoya. Send me the coordinates.
Roger. They're in section key 14-16.
Any idea what kind of security to expect up ahead?
Not much. They got pretty old tech here with single-purpose terminals not linked to the mainframe. I'll need to find another console to get you access to the industrial zone storage.
Understood. Be careful, though. This whole place is a death trap. Was there any additional info about the containers? Any mention of what's inside?
Negative. The cargo was just flagged as sensitive and highly classified.
I wonder where I could have got this. I wonder if it's if we
Let's
did the
proceed with
Zoya
the plan.
node before doing
We're
this
close. So let's grab our target and get the hell out of here.
My feelings exactly.
one. Yeah, maybe. Not sure. Alright, quickly take the time to check the time of the video. I think we're good to continue for a little bit. I might push Zoya up, because if these choices are potentially giving us stuff that will help Alex, I think maybe that makes sense. With all the shipments passing through the complex, there's bound to be some valuable stuff just waiting to be taken. Zoya had already cracked the database, giving her access to the regular records, but apparently there were still some special logs hidden behind a thicker layer of ice. Might be worth checking out. Well, this is probably going to get the thing... Yeah, okay, I mean, this is the one that probably would have given that extra choice to Alex, but never mind. Yeah, seems good. I'm not going to bother breaking through that, because it seems like we can just come up here and... I don't even need to get this one, I don't think. Right, let's do that and the card draw. More card draw. Striga. Do that. 3. Should break through it. All right, so I'm gonna try and go for that invisible node. I think. What we got? So we just need a 1. I'll do 3. It's a wall, so like a 3 and a 2, I think. Destroying makes it inaccessible. I don't really want to do that. I think I'll come in here again. Cutting it a little bit fine, but let's do a 1 and a 1 and card draw. So we got cards, me. So I need to go into her deck as we got a couple of different cards and see if there's stuff I want to add in. Yeah, I don't want to destroy it. I think we should do the card draw. Damage for 1, and then... Alright. We need a 2, or a second one is fine as well. Good, okay, let's do that. And we're out of here. So yeah, see that's the thing that I should have been able to give to Alex. So that's why I'm going to push ahead into all this hacking stuff before going back to Alex, I think. Shift switch. Each zone ran independently on its own grid, with dedicated resources and control systems, a relic from the days when people, not machines, handled all the heavy lifting. This meant Zoya had to secure access to each zone one by one before advancing to the next. In the past few days spent with Alex and the team, she'd done more cardio than in the last 2 years on her own move. As she moved through the complex, she kept checking the map on her handheld, trying to make sense of which circuits operated the system she needed to access. Not far from her current location was the welder drone operation console. Successfully breaching that system could help ease some of the pressure on Alex. Yes, please, thank you. Oh, we lost 500, okay. As she neared the operations center, Zoya froze when an operator walked out of the room. She quickly ducked behind a tank, accidentally dropping her handheld and shattering its screen. No! The operator didn't notice, but Zoya cursed under her breath at the thought of the repair costs. She hoped Alex wouldn't object to covering it from their budget. Okay, well, hopefully this benefits us. So, gives us an extra turn. Yes, please. What's this one? This one increases the strength of every node directly connected to it. It also draws strength from nodes connected to it. Okay, we've only got 3 turns. This gives us an extra one. Right, okay. Let's get through this one to begin with. I'd quite like to have put that on the... Actually, yeah, so let's do a card draw. Let's see if I can stick that on the Heimdall. So let's do that. Let's pop on a bit of that. I'm gonna... It's probably quite good to stick on there because it'll weaken everything. Alright, card draw. Rosalka. Draw a program. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, I'm going to play with fire a little bit, I think. Pop that there. Let's come off that. Right, damage the node for 2 and draw. Okay, 3, 3, 2. Let's do the 2. Two and draw, or 3. Destroying it captures it. So we could do both of these on that, even though it's only a 4. Slight waste, but it does get us to card draw. Striga, 2. Okay. I think we can smash through that wall. Or do I stick on the Heimdall? Can't do that. Okay. Right, so 2 would be... Yeah, that sounds good. What we got over here? 4. We should do the card draw first. Put that on there. And I think we put all of this on there. Maybe that there. That'll weaken that too. Pop that on there. And turn. So we've got a 1, that's fine. I've got a second one too, so let's grab that. Rosalka. I keep telling myself I should do her card deck, and I will do after this. Danger level decreased by 2, good. Okay, jack out. Let's have a look at Zoya's card deck then. So the new ones we've got is a Jmi, damage node for 5. That seems pretty good. Oh, the Kresnik, target your home node. Damage every revealed target. Oh, okay, so you target your home node and it damages every revealed accessible node for 1. Well, that seems really good. Alright, we should probably... What should we get rid of? We should add another Rosalka as well. So let's get rid of... Mora. Because this is just a straight upgrade, because you also get card draw. I want to take out 2 more. Not the card draw, and nothing that draws a card. Maybe I'll take out another Mora. It only does 1. I'll put that in, and then if we get rid of maybe a Bez, I'll add in as me. There we go. That feels like a nice deck. Right, let's do another hack. What we got this time? Just a straight linear path through all this nonsense. I've got the just me though, so that's pretty good. Can get through that. Smash the way through the wall. I need a bit more card draw after this though. Kresnik. Damage, okay, except let's damage everything for 1, which include the end one. Oh, I get it now. Okay, it's just the one that you literally can draw a line to. Fair enough, fine. So I'll put that on, but I kind of need a 1 damage on this now. So wall, so we can smash it. Okay, I think we end the turn. This is our last turn. 2 and draw. Sounds good. 1 and draw. 3. This is a wall though, I can smash that. Kikimura. I think we're there pretty much, aren't we? So we'll do that. Do 1 and draw. Target node for 1 and draw. Perfect. There we go. Got 100. Cool. Okay. Well, that's brought us to the hour mark, so I think it's probably a good point to leave now. I mean, I'm assuming we'll be able to finish this in the next episode, but to be honest, you know, if we've got to make our way through all this stuff and up there, it might take more than 1 episode coming up. But I'll say we'll definitely stop it here for now anyway, as we're at an hour. So I'll just say thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. I'm really enjoying this game. I think it's great fun. I'm enjoying the story. Looking forward to where it goes as well. But let me know in the comments your thoughts, and if you did enjoy it, if you could hit that thumbs up button, that's always appreciated. And if you're watching this and not yet subscribed to the channel, it'd be brilliant if you could do that as well. So thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.